Big show. I've got a huge topic to talk to you about today. It's cyberbullying. So just like regular bullying where there might be physical aggression or harassment, cyberbullying is the use of any electronic device to bully or harass someone. So most commonly, kids are getting text messages from people saying they're going to beat them up, or you shouldn't show up at this party, you better watch your back, or they're getting instant messages, or what's becoming more common is the kids are having pictures posted of them unknowingly, pictures posted of them online on either Facebook or MySpace, and then the message is sent out to everybody, hey, take a look at this picture that I've got of this person, and then comments are made there online. In some cases, then those pictures and all the comments have been printed and taken to the child who's being bullied. Of course, you can imagine the effect that that would have. So, how do you know that this is occurring? Because this is a big one, and if your child's not talking to you about this, you may go for months without really knowing what's happening. So, a couple of things that you can do to find out if that cyberbullying has happened. Number one, check your child's text message log. That means simply looking at the cell phone and looking at the history of text messages. If you're not sure how to find that, go to the nearest cell phone retailer, tell them the model of the phone your child has, and they'll be happy to show you where that log is. The other is checking voicemails regularly. Okay? You need to know that this is, as a parent, part of your responsibility. Keeping track of that cell phone, okay, and knowing what those voicemails and text messages are. This is one way to track it. The other is simply to look at the call log. If you're seeing phone number after phone number after phone number coming up, you've got to take a look at that and try and identify who those people are, because if they're getting calls from the same person and you don't know what the number is, that could be an indication as well. So you're going to check the cell phone logs, you're going to check the text messages. That's one way to find out. The other, more proactively, is you've got to sit down and have a conversation with your child, because a lot of kids, when they're being bullied, especially cyberbullying incidents, they don't want to talk to people about it, particularly parents, because there's a sense of, if I get in trouble for this, I'm going to have my cell phone taken away, as strange as that sounds, or my computer. Because if I take those things away, then I'll remove the threat. Not necessarily. What kids don't get is they are really victims in this case, and they need to be able to talk to an adult, particularly you parents, about this issue. So you've got to sit down and encourage that conversation. And essentially what you're going to share with your child is no one, absolutely no one, has the right to treat you in that way. No one has the right to harass you, and if that's happening, it's not okay. You need to let me know about it. So that brings us to step number 2. If you find out that cyberbullying is occurring, whether you've seen the text messages or there's something that's there online, print that. Get a copy of the text message log. Get a copy of what you see on the computer screen. Print it. And what do you do with it? You take it to the school. Kids also believe that, oh, if you let somebody know about this, it's going to get worse. It doesn't get worse. It's already worse, right? Being harassed is as bad as it can get. So we've got to put an end to that. How do you do it? You bring it to the school. Who do you see? The principal. The principal. You got to go to the top with this one. And schools are more and more taking a really tough stance on bullying. So they're going to be accepting of this information. You bring it to the school, keep the records, bring it in there, and then take it from there. Sometimes the police are called in. It really depends on the incident. But you've got to get this information to somebody in charge. All right? Bottom line, you need to be able to talk with a child about it so that you can then act as an advocate. All right. If you have any questions about that, I'm happy to talk. Give me a call, send me an email. I'd love to share some more information with you. Take care.